Let us come to the continuation of chapter between two world wars, Nazism in Germany and World War II. Now let us come to the continuation of topic Nazism and Germany. Hitler was appointed challenger or Germany by the General German President Hindenburg in these speeches. Hitler vowed to make German a powerful nation, oppose the injustice of the Versailles Treaty, and get back to the lost respect of all the German people. He assured the nation that he would resolve the problem of unemployment and free Germany for the hands of foreign countries. He proclaimed the German Aryan race to be the most superior in the world and blamed the Jews for the country's problem. Hitler ordered to arrest of all communist leaders, blaming them for the fire that broke out in the Reichstag building in February 1933. The party and state took over total control of the economy, media, army, and judiciary. Units such as SS, means Crime Control Police, Gestapo, Secret State Policy, and HSG, Security Service, were given unconstitutional powers. The entire German society was subjected to destroy all anti-Nazi group. In 1933, many political opponents were imprisoned and often put to death. 30,000 people were sentenced to death by 1939. Our next topic is about the state and the society under Nazi rule. The administrative services and army under the Nazi government were loyal to Hitler, not the German nation. All cases involving political crime were transferred from the Supreme Court to Nazi controlled People's Court. Labeling the economy a war economy, the government focused on the armaments industries. The Nazi government ensured employment under job creation program. Extensive road construction, arms manufacture, and production cars were main component of this program. The focus of industrialization was the war. The economy could only grow in the war situation. The Nazi party propagated partial society in which a woman expected to stay at home. The government limited women's enrollment in universities to 10% from the previous 37%. The Nazis made important changes in the education system. They removed all Jews from the teaching staff. Now let us discuss about the Holocaust. Holocaust massacre of the Jews and others. The Jews were portrayed as an inferior race that was the root cause of all Germany's problem. Jews were stripped of their citizenship in September 1935. Stripped means here taken over, and Germans were prohibited from marrying Jews. Such marriages were declared often. On November 10, 1938, a massive attack was carried out against the Jews throughout Germany, in which their property, homes were ravaged. This terrible event came to be known as the Night of the Broken Glass. Here, ravaged means several damage. Annual around 42,500 concentration camps were set up across Germany, with Hitler announcing that he would eventually exterminate. Here, exterminate means destroy all Jews across Europe. They were transported to camps and made to work like slaves. Between 1941 and 1945, 60 lakh Jews, including 15 lakh children, were sent to their death. They were stripped naked and packed into these chambers, into which poisonous gas was released, killing them in minutes. Whenever the German army captured territory, they separated the Jews and sent them to the camps, where they were subsequently gassed to death. In addition, another 50 lakh non-Jews, including Polish, Russian, Nordic, and mentally and physically handicapped people are also killed because the Nazis felt they would degrade the German race. This system, massacre, is called Holocaust. Now, let us discuss about the foreign policy and the world mass. In early 1933, Hitler gave assurance of adopting peaceful policies, but he wanted Germany to regain the lost of territory. So he adopted the policy of rearmament and slowly built up a strong army. Also in 1936, Hitler signed an agreement with Mussolini's fascist Italian government and Japan to jointly oppose Russia in a war. In the same year, he sent his army to the aid to the fascist military dictatorship in Spain to test his new weapons and military system. Britain and France insisted on entering into a war with Germany. Instead, they wanted to support him to prevent against the Russian communists. British policy was called the appeasement policy. Taking advantages of it, Hitler captured Austria and Czechoslovakia in 1939. In 1939, both Russia and Germany agreed not to attack each other. In September 1939, Germany captured Poland. Thank you, children. We will continue our remaining topic in our next class. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.